Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matching Hall. I hope you all like and follow Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Lucas Calcifer. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Sharkstream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Sharkstream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Sharkstream.
Hey guys, I'm Federic Horst. Join us on the Sharkstream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Sharkstream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Sharkstream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Sharkstream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Sharkstream.
All right, guys, stay tuned. We're going to be bringing you the McDermott Amateur Invitational quarterfinals. We got 4 players left. Only 4 players left. Johnny Ortiz, Chip Bay, Joe Girabaldo, and Michael Chandronnet. They're all here getting ready. We're on tables 8 and 4. We're going to be bringing you Chip Bay versus Joe Girabaldo. Boy, I should have probably asked him how to pronounce his name. Is it a hard G or a soft G? Gira or Gira? Probably Gira. I'm going to say Girabaldo. There he is. There's Joe. They're going to get ready. They're just going to take a couple shots on the tight table, and then we'll get underway. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube, and definitely share it out. Let people know we have live pool action at the Brunswick Arena here at Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut. We'll be bringing you the match very soon. All right, then we're ready. Joe and Chip here on table 8. We got Mike and Matt. No, who's over on table 4? Mike Chandrine and Johnny Ortiz. Mike, yeah, they're over on table 4. So if you guys want to check that match out, check out sharkstreamtv.com. You can watch it there. You can go to the bracket. I'll put that in the comment section once again. Like I said, we're down to 4 players. So it's getting down to the nitty gritty. Saturday, apparently. Not an outdoor patio day at the brewery today.
Well, if you're a dolphin.
They have umbrellas.
It might not be enough. It is really coming down.
It does sound like I can hear it from inside. That's right. You guys, race to 9. Joe and Chip. Bring in the thunder. Now, don't be fooled. Chip is actually a 567. The digital pool archive, or the digital pool number, is not accurate. I'm going to go ahead and override. Put the right number up there so you guys know that this is not your typical 497. Okay, so
your APA 497?
Yes. So let's see. Hang on, I gotta look up his Fargo. Thought I had it up. All right, there you go. 569.
Up to date.
That's interesting. Shouldn't have been allowed, but yeah. Gotta be the guy, right?
I mean, he doesn't make the rules.
Hey, Andy. Welcome back, right back at you. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Like I said, make sure you hit the like button, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and share it out there. Let people know we're here. We're going to be bringing you some premium pool action here at the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena. I just fixed the names and the Fargos. I expect I'll have Tassine in the comments section yelling about the Fargo again, because that's fun. All right. Nick Bousquet is out there saying, hey, bring it home, horse. Nick Jr.'s got a little skin in this game. That's pretty cool. The wife likes the vacation. Are you kidding me? I saw you on that airplane. You're going to be doing just fine, Ryan. Like a nice little safe. It's going to tuck in behind the 4.
You just got there. I have a piece of it. You just see the edge.
She doesn't like the vacation alone. No, that's you, Sean.
I don't know if that's going to have the distance.
It's going to set up right nice in the window. Should have a pretty decent look at this one. Question is, there's no 3-ball, and trying to slow roll these pockets sometimes can be painful. He's got to keep the cue ball on the head of the table. See what he's got in mind. A little tap, tap, tappy pocket speed, maybe. Come past the 4. Yeah, I don't want to get into a huge debate about Fargo ratings. I just looked up both these guys, and those are their true Fargo ratings according to FargoRate.com. I know it was originally advertised as 630 and under, but it seems like we have a couple of exceptions. There's speculation that Johnny is a little higher than 630 as well. I don't know. It's not my tournament. And I don't think a few points here and there is going to make much of a difference in the outcome. Having said that, here we are. Chip's shooting well, though. I was talking to
Nick.
Was it Nick? Yeah, Nick Manfreda. He was on his way out after losing to Chip 9-4, and he saw the Fargo. He sort of mentioned it in passing, but he said, "I saw I went to bed last night and I saw the Chip Bay's a 497. I kind of slept well." I said, "Oh, the only thing is he's not a 497. It's just digital pool doesn't synchronize the Fargos as quickly, and if it's an open tournament, then there's no incentive for the tournament director to update the records." Yada yada yada. Fast forward, now Chip's in the final or the quarter semifinals. Sharp.
I'm off that rail a little bit.
Yeah.
Just about perfect.
Just enough and just enough angle. He can roll comfortably on that 9-ball. Ooh. On this table, that was not a guarantee. First one's in the books. Joe up. 1-0. If we have a score update. Johnny Ortiz off to an early lead over Michael Chandronnet. 1-0 so far. So pretty quick start so far. Just took a little break there in the middle. Appreciate you guys all tuning back in. Like I said, make sure you like and share and subscribe. That's the Andy Gow method. Like, share, subscribe. Tables, but I'm stuck in the closet.
I say I really do like the freaking template racks for just speed. Just watching the Johnny Archer match yesterday, it was taking them forever to rack.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things. Like even like we have the new cloth in the back, so those are racking real tight with a triangle, which is nice. But that only lasts about 4 weeks before, at least in a public pool hall. I'm sure if you had one in your home, it would last a lot longer. But in a public pool hall like this, where the tables are running all the time, you got maybe 4 to 6 weeks before the cloth starts breaking in. And then triangle racks can be, I mean, if you know what you're doing, it's not that hard. But most people, it's just like, okay, trick. You know, they're expecting template results from triangle, and it's not going to happen. But yeah, when it comes to, you know, to your point, the speed of racking, yeah, I love the templates. You just literally just roll up the one, you put the next two, you know, boom, 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 and then give them a little shove and ready to rock. And we use the Taom Max racks here, and they're very solid racks.
Like how we bumped the 2 out. He needed to bump out a little bit more than that, but at least do something with it now.
Yeah, it's true. Let's take a look at the overhead and see what's doing. Oof, there's an automatic safe here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. It's stuck right behind that 6 ball. It's
to the
bottom rail.
And then Q, you know, the Q just basically sits right. You know, it might bounce over here a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's the shot.
And then you just obviously ride the 9 right after this once you get ball.
Ship it. Absolutely.
But it's dead.
It's wild 9 time. Let's do this.
But, you know, if you're going to do it, the semis and a tournament's the time to do it.
It's absolutely the right time to start shipping 9s. Brian Merrick, was in the tournament. He bought himself for like $400, and I'm not trying to laugh, but he went out 1-2, and I was like, well, damn near made the 3. But yeah, it was Brian's always a great character. He juiced himself up, got himself up to like $400 in the Calcutta, and then just, I mean, he played well, but he just, he's kind of a wild cannon. He can surprise you sometimes. The Jet was telling me outside. Let me just double check something real quick, because they were saying I think these guys are both scheduled for a list match this week.
That's what he said.
Let's go look at the pro list real quick. Yeah, so where are they? Oh, Chip and Joe. Okay, so there they are. Chip is number 11 on the list, so 1 out of the top 10. And Joe is in number 12 in the top 10, or top 15, let's say. And they're scheduled to play each other this week, so they just sort of made an agreement. It's like, hey, if we're going to play a race to 9 on table 8 anyway, let's double duty.
Yeah.
So they're playing their list match right now. I can put McDermott Amateur Invitational quarterfinals and list match.
Double the danger, double the fun.
Double duty. Funny, I should put the list positions on there. So number 11, Chip Bay, number 12, Joe G.
Yeah.
Joe G.
We're gonna leave this pretty wide open here. You can get good on this 6 ball to get to the 7. He's pretty much all set.
Just a strange coincidence. We started with 48 players, and these two found their way into the semis. Just happens to be their list week. Cosmic coincidence or fate, who knows? All Nick Bousquet is sitting there saying to himself is, come on, Chip, bring home that bacon. There's like 5K in the auction. Nice little payday.
Well, he's already got the bacon. Now he's just fattening up the cow.
Yeah.
Bacon, pig. Sorry. I'll take both.
Yeah.
You get the T-bones in.
Although I was talking about it yesterday.
That's a nice shot.
What
right
a
there.
beauty up the rail. That was very nice. But now he's got a weird decision here. He's going to get away from him if he cuts it.
I mean, he can fly it with a 9-ball being where it is, as long as he doesn't scratch.
But yeah, like yesterday, I was sort of hanging out outside between rounds, and Julio, who runs the food truck, parked outside the Yale Billiards. Julio's Kitchen. Check him out on Facebook. Obligatory.
Oh, he hit that way too hard.
And he's like, "Hey, you want to try a new burger I'm working on?" I'm like, "Preach, bro. Let's see let's see what you got." And he's like, "You like mushrooms?" I'm like, "I love mushrooms." In fact, I order mushrooms on my pizzas just because I want to keep my kids and my ex from actually eating all my leftovers.
I mean,
but mushrooms are good. Yeah, go ahead. He made me a mushroom burger that was banging yesterday. I think I might still be in a little bit of a food coma. It was big burger, lots of fries, many mushrooms, and whatever sauce. He makes his own sauces. I said, "What kind of sauce? What'd you put on it?" He's like, "Oh, it's just something Spanish with this and that." And I'm like, "Oh, whatever that is, don't change it.
Yeah,
keep it like that." Next week he's going to be doing his take on Asian. So he's Puerto Rican, and he makes Julio's Kitchen is traditionally he's got like empanadas, tostones, plantain, all those kinds of foods and things. He has empanadas that are free, that are absolutely out of this world. He makes a Spanish rice and chicken dish that's insane, and but he's just trying to switch it up. He's trying to keep the Yale Billiards
fresh.
Keep the Yale Billiards crew. It's not just pub grub. It's he's a cook, man. He can make some good stuff. So he's gonna do Asian next week.
Oh, nice.
And he's gonna do like a teriyaki pepper steak of sorts, and so different things like that. And I was laughing because I was sitting outside with him having a little bit of a retreat. Oh, Chip.
I think he's didn't leave many ducks here.
Yeah, no, it's still a lot of distance. But anyway, I'm sitting outside. He's got he's got a guy that works with him. He's a good friend, and apparently a hell of a cook and chef. He does a lot of the dishes that Julio sells, and he says, "Guess what people ask for the following week?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And it's like, "Oh, just guess." I'm like, "I don't know, sushi." He's like, "No, breakfast." What? I'm like, "So that people want breakfast?"
Breakfast for dinner.
For dinner, I'm on board. I'll eat breakfast 3 meals a day.
Mm-hmm.
I can eat eggs like every day, and all that good stuff. Because I ain't doing hash brown, or I ain't doing home fries. I'm like, good hash browns. He's like, hash browns are better. So we're working on the menu, and the dude that's sitting next to him that cooks all these banging dishes, he makes these crazy ribs. He makes all kinds of great stuff, and he goes, "Here's the only problem." I was like, "What's that, dude?" He's like, "I gotta cook all day because this dude can't cook an egg." You got to be kidding me. He can't. He's like, "Nope. It looks like a crime scene. He cannot cook an egg. He can make the most amazing other dishes.
That's hysterical.
Can't cook a damn egg." So we'll see what happens. This week is Asian. Next week is going to be breakfast for dinner.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. And that mushroom burger was killer.
Doesn't look like either of these guys want this game.
Yeah, they're just batting it around a bit.
I don't know if they've played on this table before.
Oh, they definitely have played on this table. We're all familiar down here.
Now, in that case, no excuses.
Breakfast sandwiches is just like I even got one on the way here today. It's like breakfast sandwiches is the best invention ever. No, did he get there?
Fine.
He's
Fine.
good. He's good. All right, tie game. Chip Bay 1, Joe Gerbaldo 2, or is 1. Let me see if I got a score update on table 4. Looks like Johnny Ortiz is up 2-1 over Michael Chandronnet, so they're moving right along as well. And then the winner of that match will play the winner of this match for the final. And it's only single elimination. It's not like modified doubles or any of that kind of stuff. I don't know what the race is. It could be 9, or it could be a longer, but we'll find out. And Sean, you're absolutely right. A nice breakfast roll goes down a treat. Just load Neil's Donuts, by the way. And I'm not, they don't advertise with us, so I'm trying not to give away too many plugs. Julio's Kitchen is awesome, and Neil's Donuts is awesome.
I mean, I'll plug.
But they make a banging breakfast, sandwich as well. If you get like a toasted bagel, sausage, egg, and cheese with a little touch of hot sauce on there, a little Tabasco, a little ground pepper. Oh my goodness, that could sustain me for the whole damn day. Like a 3-egg sandwich. It's absolutely.
Yeah, they are good. It's been a while since I've had one, but God, I think there's still 2 Neil's Donuts out there right now. I don't know how old they are, but it might not matter in about a half hour.
Oh yeah, they did. They brought them in yesterday and today. I had a glaze today. Bobby likes the chocolate frosted, and there was at least 4 Boston creams in there. The thing looked like a pudding pop just exploded in the box.
They are good. They are really good.
All right, now I'm hungry.
Yeah, right. Hey man, you're the one who talks about food.
Talking food for the last 5 minutes, but hey, got some good food. I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, didn't cater crap in here for us.
I don't think he's got any kind of line on this too, and it's right out in the middle of the table, so that ball shrunk up pretty big.
I mean, you might
pretty small, right?
Like a 1-pocket shot here, cross side, and drift all the way back down for a safe.
See,
yeah, it's not terrible.
Nothing wrong with that. Before Michael and Johnny, they're tied up at 2. Michael's he travels to get here. He's like I said, I think it's about a 5-hour ride. He's up in northern New Hampshire. I don't think he's in the right on the Mass border or anything.
That is a ride.
So it's a bit of a haul, but he shows up down here for most of the Yale events like this one, and he also comes down for the Mike Zuglin tour.
We got a good crew of people who travel to a lot of these tournaments in New England and New York. It's definitely you got to be dedicated.
No doubt. That one right in the face. Let's see what he's going to get away with. All right. 7's taking away the pocket.
Hey, even if you make the 7, what are you going to do? That 3 ball, I think, is covered by the.
Oh, the 3,
6.
yeah, the 3 definitely has its own issues. Find how much pocket he's got.
Not enough.
Much. Not much at all. These are already 4-inch corners, so we're talking that thing would have to slide by the 6. Not likely.
Vaseline on the side.
Oops. That actually, did the window open? I mean,
He might be able to get that thing through there.
oh boy, that's if that he might need to get off the table just a smidge. But more likely route is going to be this with a little juice.
He's going straight at it.
He's thinking about it, but I don't know. Because I mean, even with a full cue, you can get the table or the cue off the table like a millimeter. It'll still jump over those 2 edges. Oh, look at that! He did have the window.
Oh, perfect! Look at that.
that was dirty.
That's a 7-ball special right there.
7 balls, like got you. All right.
Good too, because that was going to float right back over to the other side of the table and likely be open.
Well, here's the thing: if he misses this 2 ball, look where the 3 in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, you almost kind of got to go for it because the 3
the 6 is blocked. Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second.
Bet you that just opened up the 3 of it.
I bet you it did. That goes now.
Tight.
Well, tight, but certainly better than it was. $33-2 on the other table.
Yeah, they're trucking along. These guys have been playing pretty defensively so far. Nice. And he had the inside English to kill it.
Well, he might almost have the 2 for right here.
I love this carom shot. Yeah, exactly.
It's not a called 9, right?
No, WNT rules 9 is wild. So even if he goes for the 3 in the corner past the 6 and just happens to crap the 9 in, still a win.
Win's a win.
Right into your living room. Let's see what he's got in mind. Hi, Mike.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, I thought he had them both.
Well, he might have to do the same thing again.
Look what we got here. Same deal.
Yeah. If at first you don't succeed,
try again. Exactly right. Store all my crapola. And do it again. Let's see what he's got.
He has to.
We're just a little bit thin. It's not gonna. Okay, that's not awful. I say Chip has a good chance of making this combo, and he just wants to hit it soft enough so the 4 hangs around the corner.
Yeah, if you leave the 4 right about there, you're gonna have a shot for just about anywhere to make it. 5 is really not that much of an issue. So
Ooh.
Ooh. Everything's rolling.
All kinds of drama on that shot.
He's got a clean look at the floor. I don't think. Maybe.
I mean, he'd have to sort of massage it around a little bit. I think in a little masse, and even then you're kind of playing with fire because that four will jump right out in the middle of the table if it misses.
He doesn't like it, so. Who rails at it?
Yeah, he might be. That's looks like that was what he was trying to measure. So if that is what he's thinking, probably got to hit. I'm gonna think up here. Follows the lines. That idea.
Oh, look at this.
Gonna leave. He knows better than I do.
Yeah.
You
can't argue with that.
That was picture perfect, man. There we go. Super boom, I guess.
Good outcome.
Hear that big dead out? Okay.
I did.
Sometimes I think real hard and my head clanks.
Yep. Something went boom.
Little tiny piece.
As long as it wasn't my car, I'm not concerned.
Nick, no, that is not a misprint. I went on Fargo just as we started this match. I turn off the overrides. Here's what the computer thinks their Fargos are. So Chip Bay at 497 and Joe Girabaldo at 592. But if you go to fargorate.com, this is what they look like. Unless there's another Joe Girabaldo in Wallingford, Connecticut. We had a big, long debate about Johnny Ortiz. I even asked Johnny when I was outside, he was warming up on table 8 a little bit. And I said, are you the guy that plays out of New York all the time? He's like, nah, not in 15 years, dude. I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. In fact, I do remember Bobby saying, he's like, the last time Johnny played in a tournament, there was no Fargo. So he doesn't have a Fargo. That's the guy in Massachusetts is not this guy. I'll have a Fargo after this one. He's gotten pretty deep. So we'll see I'd be very curious if I'm just going to make a little mental note. I have pretty much all of the locals here, especially the top 20 listers. They're all favorited in my Fargo app. So kind of keep an eye on things. I'll put Johnny Ortiz because he won 27 in a row on the pro list.
Yikes.
He started at the bottom, and quite frankly,
he's underrated.
He's he's a strong player, and he ran all the way up to to the 31st position. He had 28 out of 31, I guess, but I'm looking at the pro list page right now, and he got all the way up there, and he ran headlong into Brian Merrick. Flying Brian. Shut him down.
As far, no further.
That's the end of the road, Johnny. It was a fun match. I actually did stream it, so if you want to watch that one, it's on YouTube. But he's getting into the level now with Brian Merrick, Javier Colon. You may know him from The Voice. Carl Bard. There's a couple of big dogs up there. Nathaniel Roca just took a challenge match and got himself all the way up to 25th. Alan Longley, Jim Gravel, Jim Vollert, Pete Cawley. You're in Christian territory. Once you get into that top 20 range, it gets a little more fierce. So Johnny's had a meteoric rise, but now he's going to get a little resistance. who's left in the tourney? Well, these two guys, obviously. And then on table 4, we also have Michael Chandronnet from New Hampshire and Johnny Ortiz. He was just on the stream playing against Christian Cabrera, won 9-6 in that one in the top 8 quarterfinals. I'll put the link in the bracket back into the comment section so you guys can follow along. Maybe. There it is. Also some live stream links in there if you want to watch the other table. If you're a subscriber to sharkstreamtv.com, you can watch that right now. You can watch all the recordings for the rest of the tournament as well.
He's all right. Pretty sure that 7 goes by the 9.
Well, let's look. Oh, yeah. From this angle, it definitely goes. Angle can lie to you, though.
I think he's playing like it.
Oh, there's Carl Bard. Yep. One of our top 30 listers, I think I just listed. Carl Bard. 27. Oh, yeah. You know, I might as well put the link to the pro list in there too, because this is both, as I mentioned a few moments ago, this is both the quarterfinal of the McDermott Amateur Invitational and a list match at the same time. Just a strange coincidence. And you were right. It goes right by.
Goes right by. He should be in good shape here. Barring a disaster.
I'll start 5-yard penalty.
Hey, I can overthink this shot. Just give me that chance.
Gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. So we're up 2-1. Chip Bay over Joe. Still a lot of pool left in this set. See what we're looking at for the other side. They're trucking right along. Johnny and Michael, 3-3 right now. For those guys, scoreboard won't be right, but turn off the overrides. Johnny just went up 4-3. We got both sides racking. That jersey, not the McDermott jersey that Johnny's wearing, so it's not as cool. But you know, if we do get 10 super chats, $5 a piece. I forgot to set that up on the quarterfinals. We're definitely going to raffle off one of those McDermott jerseys for every 50. So for every $5, you get an entry, and then we raffle it off. It'll be shipped to your home. If you're interested, definitely hit the super chat. If you want to donate through other means, you can check those links out in the top of the comments. Like we're on a player break here. I might as well show it to you now. Boom. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle. You want to support the channel? That's the way to do it. Hit any of those QR codes. You can send it in. If you send in $5, for every $5 that gets sent in, you'll be entered in to win a McDermott jersey, just like the one Mr. Johnny Ortiz wearing. I believe. Nope, neither of the other guys have it on. So just Johnny. So be like Johnny. Get a jersey. Daryl's here. Yeah, I can see him in the bar right there.
It is that time of day.
It's time for the regulars to pour in. All right, there's Chip. There goes Joe. We'll stay here and just monitor the bathroom situation because it's funny. Let me set up that super chat. looking to tie it right up here. He's like, nah. Don't bother. Good shooting. 4 over on table 4. I kind of wish. Here we are.
Well, cover this one for about 10 minutes. It'll be over, and then you can hop back here.
Working on. Right there. There's your jersey. The McDermott official. I have no idea what Johnny wrote on the back of that. AGY. Agency One Group. That's his business. Okay, I figured it out. I cracked the code. He's a realtor. Agency One Group.
I was wondering what that meant.
So that's the McDermott jersey that we're raffling off. If you want to send in a $5 super chat, one of those could be yours. Oh, these guys decided to get started. Okay, cool. Dry break. Looks like Joe is at the table. Gold go.
Doesn't make me feel good inside.
Just outside talking about, the group of us that came up when Yale Billiards started in 1994. We're all in our 20-something then, 94, I was 22. We're 20. You couldn't even drink. Well, you could drink like a fish, but you couldn't purchase alcohol legally, I guess is the words I was looking for.
That's the best way to get it.
And we're all going. Now we're all standing around, same group, 32 years later. So that's, 94 to 26. 34 years later, we're all standing around. It's like, oh man, I just had my shoulder fixed. my knees are, I got to go in for knee surgery.
Can't see shit.
Gen X sucks, man.
Things fall apart.
Everything's turning to crap.
Grow up. It's overrated.
Oh, so people always say getting old sucks, and my response is on 100% of the time it beats the alternative.
Does it?
The sweet release of death.
Yeah. I could take a nap.
I could use a nap.
Yeah.
That's just sleep, though. Eventually, you do have to get up, and that's when your back hurts and your knees and your hips. And
just stop there. I'm just. I think the 6 has them.
The 5 and the 6 both look like they're in the way. Well, the 6 definitely.
I'll snake that through there and at least get the right side.
Guess we're about to find out.
At it.
Got that 6 ball in sight. Yeah, that worked out.
Worked out good.
Yes, Sean. So far, so good. Mortality rate for every human on the planet is 0. Although I did read somewhere, because of what scientists call the singularity, which is when transfer of consciousness into a computer emulation can actually be feasible. And also because of advances in medical science and so on and so forth, there's a group of scientists out there that suggest that the first immortal human has already been born.
Oh yeah,
that's the theory.
I'm gonna disagree.
Well, you're the more sciencey guy. I'm going by what I read. It's just between those two things. They're saying it's like, sometime in the next, let's say 60, 70, 80 years, we'll be able to figure out how to stop aging.
Possible. But I will say there's a lot we don't know.
Uh-huh. We'll probably annihilate ourselves by then anyway. So like straight up Terminator or Fallout style. It's fine. We'll be on the cusp of immortality and utopia, and then we'll blow it all up because that's what we do.
You're not wrong.
His steps in today.
Good. He just stops it right there. He's got the 6 in the corner. He doesn't really have to travel for the 7. I feel like just getting it from the 8 to the 9. Need to be a little careful. He should be okay.
Sean says his ex could live forever. I thought she was already in the ground song.
Assuming Sean's going to root for England today in the World Cup.
Sean is not rooting for England today in the World Cup.
I mean, they're so close. I mean, it would make sense that
he specifically said it in the earlier broadcast. He's like, "Oh, good, I get to watch England lose again." So, pretty sure I know where that particular one's lying. And Matt's very, very good point is that they also put shrimp on treadmills. So, you know, science is science.
Hey, listen, that is still one of the coolest videos known.
We can learn stuff from shrimp on treadmills. Okay.
If you need to, like, just look it up on YouTube. It is delightful. You could watch it for hours.
One of my favorite books actually is what's his name, Thorpe. Darn it. It's one of his first books.
Boxed 7.
He definitely boxed that one. Is it David Thorpe? Favorite authors. He wrote a book called "The Internet is a Playground." Not British. He's Australian though. It's his website's 27B/6. And
obviously.
I mean, obviously. David Thorne, not Thorpe. David Thorne. He's written dozens of humor books. And like I said, 27B/6 is his website. You can Google him, David Thorne. But he wrote a book originally called "The Internet is a Playground." And the dude is probably one of the most prolific and incredibly funny internet trolls I've ever seen. Because of that one book, I have every book he's ever written. I'm on his mailing list. When he writes a new book, I get a note that says, "Do you want another signed copy?" I'm like, "Yes, I do. Got to add it to the collection." I mean, absolutely. I'll just read some of the titles, and I'm done giving plugs. I'm just trying to keep myself entertained.
Oh, Chip took another one down. Don't let him off the hook.
And the other thing I love about David Thorne is that his girlfriend / partner, whatever you want to call her, she's absolutely bat crap crazy. So the internet is a playground. I'll go home then at warm and has chairs. Most of the titles come from something his girlfriend or partner has said. Look, Evelyn, Duck Dynasty wiper blades, we should get them. That's not how you wash a squirrel. Wrap it in a bit of cheese like you're tricking the dog. Walk it off, princess. I won't be coming into work today because you're all dickheads. Deadlines don't care if Janet doesn't like her photo. So if you want a good laugh, go check out those books. I tell you what, so funny. Anywho, back to pool. Chip's up 3-1. In the background, we got Mike and Johnny. Let's see if I can bring up their score. Yes, Johnny's up 5-4. So they're about halfway through. I bet you that's the Andy Gow match right there, the 8-8. We'll see how this one goes.
Oh, Joe keeps letting him off the hook.
Joe has let Chip off the hook a couple of times. Chip just had a big miss on the 7 ball. I thought that was an automatic Joe win, but it didn't work out. In my bag. Which are see. So Joe taps the 3 ball right into position for chip. Looks like he's got the 3 straight in the corner. 4's just hanging out looking for a poem. 5's sort of hanging as well. Once he gets past the 5, that's when things get a little bit more interesting. The 6 will have plenty of options, but that 7, that's your spoiler. Like I said, 3 straight in, 4 straight in. Get back to the middle of the table, comfortably on the 5. Then you can find your 6. Question is, what do you do with that 7? That's mine. Yeah. Gotta have Advil in your bag, obviously.
For the children.
Going back to the Gen X, we're all old and suck.
USB.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm not as cool as you.
no, mine's the same one, but he said iPhone. iPhones after like the 15 of the other charger on it. That's,
Yeah, I'm too cheap to do that.
I spent $1,000 on a phone that I use to text people.
Correct. Yep. Game on.
Anything productive I use my iPad for anyway, so
Pretty much. Mostly because my eyes suck too, so
still battling. I told you that 7 ball was going to be a spoiler. You tried to get position on the 6. Didn't quite get there.
yeah, it's one problem here is you just have no idea where any of this is going to end up. Like, you can hit it, but ooh, okay, 6
Got the rail.
You got the rail twice. Well, see, you kind of ducked it up right there.
Yeah, I kind of left it hanging out there. Gen X is awesome. I love Sean. Gen X is awesome. I'd like to see a millennial throw their back out with a sneeze. I've thrown my back out getting out of bed, sir. I'm not a specimen of health and by any stretch of the imagination, but I think I got out of bed once and I was like, oh, dude, ow. And I just bought a brand new bed like a year ago. Bills.
Yeah, Joe's on the wrong side of this 8. He's going to have to go around, so.
Yeah, that does feel that way. And he's not only that, he's thin.
Yeah.
So he's got to slap it. And slapping into a side pocket that's 4.5 inches wide is not usually a great idea.
Yeah, these things definitely don't have to accept them.
With inside, sometimes you got to take your lumps. And I like that strategy rather than going around the world. Hit it with moderate speed, just enough English to at least give him an angle. And this way, if he misses, he's just going to want to miss. He's going to want to miss shallow.
I mean, he gave himself a chance.
Gave himself a chance, exactly. Give himself a good chance. 3-2. Check in on the other boys. And Johnny's taking off a little bit. He was 4-4 last time I checked in.
He actually hit that
Really decent speed.
I thought I was going to hang up, but this Cloth is quick.
Said finish your tweet. I heard myself saying that a lot just because of Deadpool.
Pause one back. You're going to give it a little love?
Ooh.
Nope.
Good news is, oh no, he broke dry. No, there is no good news. But if you're coming to the table, you can carry him the 2 in, but the 1's going to fly around a little bit. It's going to be hard to predict. You definitely don't want to hit it hard.
Really well there to leave that 1 ball.
Leave it there? Yeah, absolutely. Just sort of taking a peek, making sure that 4 goes by. It looks like he's got plenty of pocket there.
Off the rail. Perfect. A little straighter than he would have liked.
That's I was just going to say the same. I think he wanted to be closer to the rail, so he had a little bit of angle to play with. And that's why.
Yep. The other table in here, that probably would have been just
that would have been disappeared.
Yeah, I think he hooked himself pretty good here.
Yeah, he's got no straight route. I mean, he can go around the 5 for a slap. That's
up and
where I'm
down,
at.
but
He's going to go up and down for the make. I think I like better just trying to smack the 4 up table. And
I think I like that as well, because you don't. I mean, what are you going to end up with here? The safety, apparently.
Well, let's look at it. It's far enough off the rail that the incoming cut shot, very low probability. I still say you just, at this point, just kick the 4 out.
Oh yeah.
It'll work. It'll work.
That 8's got most, if not all of it. think the most you can hope for is that 4 drifts down to that bottom rail and you hook this line the 7, but
even still, the 5's kind of in traffic. Missing the 4 isn't the end of the world here.
I don't know if I would have missed it like quite like that.
Funny how much space there is on the table when your cue ball's trying to find something to disturb.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah, because now you can just float right down.
Looks like he's going to try and just follow it down to the second dot. With no angle, it's going to be close to the rail when he gets there.
He's trying to give himself a little angle, kind of drift away. The stop right there. Okay, now he's going in.
Did give himself the 5. It's just a matter of, here's the problem that
You wanted to come up between that second and third diamond. You are actually headed down.
So the way I'm looking at it, let's see. So that's center. If he makes the ball, it's going to dip out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He wanted to.
That's not the line he wanted.
I mean, it's possible he can roll it forward and maybe just nudge the 8. The 8 will nudge him down a little bit.
Plausible.
Really depends on how much angle he's got in here. Nice.
Good call.
Is he trying to run this around to get nice on the side, or does he just accept the corner?
I think he's got enough angle to go ahead and high right it, get back to the middle of the table. Like so.
He wanted like another
ball roll would have been helpful.
But he can stop it or
exactly.
Roll forward just a little bit. Right there.
Take your lumps, put the cue right here, and you should be back in the saddle.
You just have to worry about making the 8. You should be in shape.
Get out of the way, Johnny. Oh. This is where I stand up and say, but look at that position I got on the 9.
It's beautiful. It is beautiful.
You nailed it.
Nice shot.
Like a big mistake there from Chip. Gonna tie it up.
Both these players are giving gifts, though.
Yeah, they're kind of, yeah, you're right. That's gonna tie it up at 3. 1 hour mark. Meanwhile, on table 4.
Shout him, I'm guessing.
We got Mike and Johnny on rack number 13.
Oh no, I was ball in hand.
Just saying. Johnny needs 2 to go to the final. Michael needs 4. Mike looks like he has ball in hand. You're not lying, Ed.
I'm assuming that 2-ball goes in the top right. Nice break there.
I opened up pretty good, and he's got a decent position on the 1. Little scary, but not the end of the world.
Oh yeah, we got some juice.
It's a lap.
Yeah.
5 amps or something. Anyway, we're back. Not much has changed.
Yeah.
4-3 over here. Let's see what we got for the opposite table. Yeah, there was some debate about fire. Oh, that's already over. Okay, Johnny Ortiz advanced to the finals over Mike Chandronnet.
Wow.
Set 9-6.
Yeah, we were having the guys at the NSA work on the Fargo rates.
Yeah, there was a little. I guess the reason I put the commentator break on is there's some debates about Fargo because one of the weird things that happens is that Digital Pool has its own records of players' Fargos, but they don't sync the Digital Pool unless the player does it themselves. So when you enter the tournament and you say import player, then it's the Fargo rate based on the imported record from Digital Pool, not from Fargo. Both these guys have Fargo rates that are different than the one that's in Digital Pool, but tournament directors actually made a call and said, nope, these guys are, within the threshold. So I'm gonna change it now. I'm gonna put the names up as they appear more or less in Fargo. Why is there an N there? Oh, Oscar, that's my buddy Dave. We've known each other since high school, like freshman high school almost. I was like, that's like at least
Only a few years ago.
like 35 years at least. So yeah, no, he's a good buddy. He's down from Boston. Where do you want to stop by? I watched the World Cup. Turns out he's going to leave me soon and go hang out at a brewery with another friend of ours, and I'm going to be stuck here in the booth. But yeah, no, he stopped by. He's been playing pool with me since the Q-stick days, I think.
Yep.
Before
to shoot.
we are pre-Yale Billiards pool players. How about that?
Back when you could smoke a pack of cigarettes without actually smoking.
Yeah, just by walking through the front door. And we'd stick to the walls.
Oh my God, that was bad.
I just want to be clear. There's both these guys have Fargo rates that have very close to 200 robustness. That means their Fargo's all over the place. Tournament director says they're in. End of story. All right, Chip with a pretty straight in shot. Could be tying it up soon.
I hate this shot. I always overthink this shot. Just like that. That's exactly how that is not exactly how I would have done it, but
that was the obvious position.
Obviously, that's the play.
That was clearly the obvious position.
Leave yourself the nice bank on the 9. Well, I think he's cutting it. Looks like he's cutting it. He's going to give the gift back to Joe.
Big scratch.
Yeah, I kind of heard it in there.
Doing a little player break here. Yep.
I mean, this is a no-win situation. You got one guy who's 70 points below where he should be.
Decent break there. The 6 ball and the 4 ball are down. 1 ball's dressed up nice. Balls are spread out pretty good. The only real trouble ball I see is the 3.
Just, you know, come across from the rail to be in good shape.
Yeah, he's just got to stay away from the 7 and the side pocket for that matter. If he gets to put a massive amount of inside to get close, that's when bad things can happen.
Exactly, especially on these sides. You can just spin it right out of there. I think you did real good here, though.
Just the right amount.
I mean,
Stop
it right there in the corner, draw it back a teeny bit in the side, either or. Second guessing himself right there. That was a fear about drawing it back.
Give it a little nudge.
Yeah.
Now he's going to be straight into the 9. When he pockets at 5, he's going to go straight into the 9, which, if you use it right, is not the end of the world.
No.
Because in other words, he can push the 9 towards the corner and leave the cue right where the 9's sitting with the right kinetics. Yeah, you got it. Ooh, look at that. He put a lot of low right on there. I think I might have leaned into banging the 9 and just hit it softly.
Well, exactly, because you don't really want to. You just wanted it to drift toward that pocket,
right,
and kind of lay around there. At that speed, you're just never sure where it's going to end up, either with the cue ball or the object ball.
All you got to do is thin it in to win.
Just poking at these. Coming out all right, though.
Did not see that coming. Made that 7 ball so thin all the way down the rail and got position on the 8 and then just sort of took his eye off it a little bit, I think.
I think it was pretty natural up in the corner. Come off the rail a little bit.
That 9's not in the way. He should be able to just play the 8.
He's in good shape.
Yeah, it looks like he's about to, he doesn't, this is an all foul game. So even if, WNT rules, you like, even if your, t-shirt hits a ball, that's a foul. So he's got to be real careful if he's going to stroke next to the 9, not to make any kind of touch. We already saw another player earlier today accidentally foul by scraping a ball.
It's gonna be close.
Sit now. As soon as he could, basically, it's like this: if you're going up the rail and you hit anywhere north of this first dot, you're dead. It's not going in. Even like you can be here and scrape it here, it's not going in. But in this case, it actually landed pretty well. Let's see what happens.
I mean, you just got to worry about making it here. Maybe put a little bit of left on it.
Yeah, that's what I thought exactly. Put a little bit of inside and just.
You should be in decent shape. Like, you don't have to overpower this.
No, it's just a tap.
Just like that. It's going to come out real pretty.
So, tie game, 5-5. Well, that's commentator cursing. Why is he taking... Like, why is he taking his extension off? He's got to stretch again.
No, he doesn't. Only as a lefty you would stretch.
Even as a righty, this is a stretch shot. Okay.
Maybe if you're short.
See? He's just going to put it right back on. Oh man, I can't necessarily predict all the plays and all the players when they come around here, but that was predictable as hell.
All right.
Oh no!
He was stretching so much. When you hit that taper, it throws your cue right off.
Oh yeah, definitely. It'll lift the tip.
And that's exactly what just happened right there.
Now Chip's back, or I'm sorry, now Joe is back at the table. Instead of being 5-5, Joe is now going to be up 6-4. What's up, Nick? Right. 6-4. We're going to update the scores. Let's see what we got going on here. Tip at the table, and it looks like Joe is the one taking a walk. Should be 6-5, though. Meanwhile, and the other table is complete. Got Johnny Ortiz in the hot seat. Playing, he defeated Mike Chandronnet 9-6. Winner of this will go to the final. We'll figure it out from there. All right. The marathon continues. Hour and 41 minutes for 6. Rack 11.
Oh, putting a drink again.
Yeah, he dropped the cue ball right in the side. A little strange. Ooh. You and me both, bro. It's tiny.
All right, Kevin's on his way. I'm going to go head down.
You're going to head over?
Yeah.
I'll join you hopefully as soon as possible. For this, obviously.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take it with you.
Good enough for what I...
Alrighty. My co-pilot has decided that he's going to head over to the nearest Irish pub, which happens to be Malachi's. Certainly where direction I'm going to head in very quickly. We're going to watch the 3rd and 4th place match. England versus France. Have a couple of pints, maybe get some appetizers. It'll be lovely. Alrighty, I'm back. I just had a friend in from Boston. He was sitting next to me for a little while. He's actually from Connecticut, of course, but he's been on Boston night for 15 years. Decided to stop down, hoping to hang out and have a little bit of fun. But here we are. So for now, we're watching the end of this semifinal. We got Johnny Ortiz defeated Michael Chandronnet. The recording's available on table 4 if you want to go on Digital Pool. Check that out. Right now it's 6-5. Joe's in the lead. Chip's hanging on though, and like I said earlier in the broadcast, it's interesting. It's just a strange bit of coincidence. But these guys are 11 and 12 on our list, so they decided in advance they're going to go ahead and make this not only the semifinal for the McDermott Invitational, but also their list match. So stakes going both ways. I don't know if they have any action in the middle, but so far it's been an interesting battle. They've been pretty close the entire way. You almost feel like Andy Gow's in the audience saying, okay, we're going hill anyway. I just looked at the comments. I had to see my friend off. I'm gonna join him shortly, hopefully. But so if you're in the neighborhood and you want to go down to Malachi's, that's where I'm gonna be in about, depending on how long this match lasts. Come on out, have a beer. Nice little breakout shot there. You got back in just in the right spot to get that 5-ball. Yeah, that's Dave Matson. He was sitting next to me for a couple hours. I think he joined me around 1:30. But Dave, myself, and Murphy all had plans. We're going to stop over at the old Dublin. Now it's called Malachi, so we call it the New Dub. Check out the 3rd, 4th match between England and France. Looking forward to that. Right, nice. After he got this nice little breakout shot, it's just he's got to stretch pretty far to get to this 5-ball. Yeah, he's gonna have to lean right over the corner. Big shot here. Nice play there. Yeah, Mike Chandronnet is in the comments section. I didn't want to break that news yet, but it's true. Johnny Ortiz had to, oh no, what a miss. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Yeah, Johnny Ortiz had to leave. I guess other commitments this weekend. So the winner of this match is going to be the #1 player in the league. This is actually technically it's technically a quarterfinal or semifinal. Oh, I got to update the screen. Jeez, I am just out of my element right now. Between my phone blowing up and all the other nonsense that's going on, just haven't had my head in the game, and I apologize for that. But we'll do the best we can. So Johnny Ortiz will go out in 2nd place. The winner of this will advance directly to 1st place. So a lot on the line in terms of a pay difference, as Mike said in the comment section. Oh my goodness. Chip with an unforced error there. No, it's all good, Mike. You were here. You got 3rd, 4th, right? So congratulations on your finish. Hopefully that's a nice little pocket full of cash for you. But that's true. So let's see what happens. I mean, right now, ball in hand, 3 balls to go. Just got to execute. I like this decision. Give yourself the angle, play off the rail. Yeah, I don't think it's like a family emergency or anything. I think he had commitments. He said, you know what? I got to go. Still a fantastic finish. I mean, 2nd place. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Carl, I wish I could tell you. I don't know the payouts. Oof. Yo, missing ball. Well, he got out of shape on the 8 and just, I don't know. What can I say? As far as the question is, what were the payouts? I don't know. I know there were 3,000 added from McDermott. So the prize pool was 7,000. Let me check the website real quick. Maybe Lisa did enter that into the overview page. Seems, yeah, I don't see anything in there. Yeah, payouts hasn't been entered, so I don't know. All right. Chip ties it up on the unforced error there. 6-6. Race to 3 remaining. What do you guys think? What are your predictions? Like I said, due to an unforeseen conflict, I guess, Johnny Ortiz is going to check out in second place. So the winner of this will take first. Mike says it's not sure what the payouts were for first or second, but the third, fourth that he did take out was $1,200. So it's going to be north of that. I would imagine Johnny checking out in second place. I'm going to guess 1,800. First place, maybe 2,400. So maybe a $600 difference depending on the outcome of this set. Yeah, because the loser of this will get 1,200. The winner is going to get the first place check. A lot riding on these 3 racks, or I'm sorry, these 3 points. It should be 6-6. There we go. Gonna roll just past the 7 enough. Yeah, it's wide open. Okay, big spread. Let's see some balls. I have no idea who has who in the Calcutta, Andy. I honestly, that's another department. That is a Bobby or Lisa question. I don't know. I just sit here in the booth and talk into the microphone. That's kind of my role. And apparently screw up things like Fargo ratings. I don't know. A little too thin. But a decent miss nonetheless. Mike's saying that Johnny had half of himself. So whoever the other half is, still going to be pretty happy with second place money, but I'm a little surprised, honestly. Or maybe if I was Johnny, I would have walked over to table 8 and said, hey, fellas, whoever advances, you want to just chop it? And probably he made himself a few extra bucks. But like I said, as far as I know, he just said, you know what, I'll take second and walk. Oh, Sean's saying that Andy Gow, Johnny Ortiz was the first blind bid for over $500. Wowzers. Well, it was a good buy. I know Nick Bousquet has got at least a piece of Chip, so I know he's rooting for Chip. Don't know who's got Joe. Good for a spell. Yeah, there was a big mess by Joe. They can't hear you, so if you want to get on the mic, I can hear you, but yeah. Yeah, but that was a ball in hand 7, 8, 9. Even on table 8, that's kind of automatic. Oh, when Chip, yeah. Mike Chandronay says that he thinks Sean Barrett got him. Johnny Ortiz. Who got? This is the first blind bid, right? Oh, Wayne Harriman. Well, Wayne's still gonna get some loot. Joined in the booth, Nick Marino.
Oh, who are you talking about? Who got who?
Well, I'm just going by the comment section. Mike Chandronay just went out.
Oh, Wayne had Ortiz.
So Wayne had Ortiz.
Yeah.
I don't know who had Joe Garibaldo. I think.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure about those guys.
Mike says he thinks that Joe has got Sean Barrett got Joe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
So Nick and let's see, Nick and Sean have some big skin in this game right now. Because I mean, loser goes out third, fourth, for $1,200 prize fund, whatever's in the Calcutta.
Yeah,
and then first, you're going straight past Johnny Ortiz to first place, so you're going to get the lion's share of the major pot, which is $7,000 prize pool. I'm guessing like $2,500 for first.
Yeah, it should be around there. They're gonna make out. They're gonna make out pretty good, no matter which way they go.
It's a nice in your pocket.
No, it worked out.
The big difference between first and third was
yeah,
that's huge.
It worked out good.
Yeah, and it just happens to be their list match. This is literally 11th and 12th. They got together ahead of the tournament.
Oh, for last match, 11,
so
that's awesome.
Chips in 11, Joe's in 12, or vice versa. I forget.
Oh, that's awesome. They
just said, you know what? Since we got to play a race to 9 on table 8 anyway, why don't we make?
Let's just do it. That's awesome.
Get it going. Yeah. So 11 is Chip, 12 is Joe.
Wow. That's a perfect match.
Crazy coincidence.
That's an excellent match right there.
Yeah, Wayne said he got Johnny for 480.
Wayne did, right?
Yep. That's the only way to get there.
It happens, man. It's just like, but you have good luck and you have bad luck. You just got to just move along with it.
That's the way it is. Sometimes you get the rolls.
It's like everybody has good and bad.
Right in the beginning of this match, Nick Bousquet was in the comments.
Yeah.
He's like, let's go, Chip, bring it home, horse. So I know that for a fact.
Yeah, I mean, they're both great guys. So whoever wins, I'm happy for both of them. So actually, I played both of them. I beat Chip 7-0, and he's over here in the finals. And then Joe beat me, and he's in the finals. So it's just cool.
That happened to me in the last tournament I was in. I forget what that was. No, it was something else. But I had both players that I knocked out in the first and second rounds.
Yeah. Came back,
went further than I.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These guys, I'm gonna come back for you. It's like
nonsense is this, I mean, it was funny. Yeah, it was the re-rack the list, and it was I took out Jose Concepcion and I forget the other guy's name, Mike something.
Yeah,
and sure enough, I ended up losing my third match on a heartbreak of a 6-ball. After being down 4-1, I tied it up 4-4, and I had the out.
Yeah,
and. Yeah, I lost control of the 6-ball, lost the shot, and that was it.
They came right by you and just kept going.
And then play on the one-loss side. Yeah, that's right. Bobby Boom Hilton, the battle of the they were calling it. There was no battle. I got my ass kicked. But it is what it is. And both, like I said, Jose, I think, came in second or third. And same guy won the whole damn thing.
Just cool.
It makes me, it's just.
I think sometimes when you lose in the beginning, like Chip did.
Yeah.
It kind of like
keeps you alive.
You say, man, I can't let that happen again. It's just like you just.
And it made me. It did make me laugh though. I was just like, okay, both guys that I knocked, I beat them 5-1 and 5-2. I've got Jose.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Isn't it crazy?
The other guy 5-1.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I was on the bubble for cash. Just always works out.
That's cool. I can't believe that was Chip playing safe. That's a different game for him.
Yeah,
it's amazing how you change your when you play tournaments, how you change your style of playing.
It's the same kind of thing when you're playing a cash game in poker, or you're playing a tournament game. Sometimes you have to change your entire strategy.
Yes,
it's survival mode more than the quick payoff.
Because you don't have 6-6 right now. He can't make any mistakes.
Right,
mistakes are very brutal right now.
Man, AJ, I think you were here yesterday. I was wearing my It's Not My Birthday shirt and everything. Nice contact.
Ooh.
Hey, there's Hector. I haven't seen him in a while.
AJ, Wayne, everybody's on there. Where's my kid? He's not on there today. He's always on. What you doing? Oh boy. Yeah, there you go. Looks like it was going straight in. Dangerous.
Playing pretty timid though.
He's playing good, man. He's playing, I mean.
Just offline.
That's a tight table too. We gotta keep that in mind.
You always got to keep the tight table in mind. That's true. It's
This is not
But at the end of the day, it's, you know, there's a little. I'm thinking there's a little bit of table 8ish nerves, and then there's a little bit of tournament nerves. Especially if either of these
you put them all together, you're done. You're in trouble.
both realize that this is for first place cash, and they're starting to really.
I don't think neither one of these guys are really concerned about the cash. I think they're more like they want to win now.
They want the whole thing.
Yeah. It's not even about. I know everybody. The cash is good, but the win is so much better. When you get to a certain point, it's not always. The money is good. Yeah, so normally when you just shoot the shot, you can't just shoot it the way you would normally want to shoot it. It's because you're afraid of that. You're afraid of those pockets. So you have to like baby everything just like that. Because you got to almost like roll them in.
Yeah, you're definitely safer with the roll, with natural roll and natural speed, and certainly there's been a couple other examples of players that are. Ephraim was like that.
Yeah.
He was playing on the table. I think what's the other guy's name? Matt.
Dennis.
Dennis, definitely.
Yeah,
he was playing a little
These
softer.
guys are new at this table.
It's what you get. And when I first started playing on this table, I was kind of feeling the same way, and I would baby them all and just try to play it all by touch.
Until you felt comfortable.
Having said that, my guy that I play with pretty much every day, him, his name's James.
Yeah, he's out there.
He bought these pocket reducers that reduce the inch. They reduce the pockets over an inch.
Yeah.
You get used to those. I call them torture devices.
Yeah.
And then suddenly table 8 starts looking like buckets.
Yeah.
And then I started understanding a little bit more about how, like when Lucas is here and Jonas is here and David Alcady and FSR, all those guys, it blew my mind that they were just drilling these pockets. And they just happen to know how to hit it dead nut center. And once you play with the torture devices long enough, you start finding dead nut center a whole lot more. And I don't fear this table anymore.
Yeah.
In fact, it feels comfortable. I love playing on it.
And the proper English too.
Mm-hmm.
Like
if you learn exactly what that deflection is, that squirt and all that stuff.
Yeah, a lot of these guys, they can spin that ball right in.
Yep.
Where if you hit it the wrong way, you can spin that ball right out. Yeah,
whole half a dot.
Yeah, and then they also know, if it's new cloth or old cloth, that's one of the things first thing that they test. If the cloth is new, they know you can get away with a lot more stuff sliding it in.
Oh, definitely, especially in the back room.
But they know that, they understand that stuff as pros.
And at the end of the day, they definitely.
As amateurs, like when we were playing yesterday, nobody was saying, I'm going to play different on the ones in the back than the ones in the front.
Oh, you have to.
But most lower handicap players don't know the difference.
Right.
They don't know that the back tables are going to be easier to play than the front tables.
Absolutely right.
So the 2 matches that I won yesterday were in the back tables.
Right.
The ones that I lost were in the front tables. Is it different? Is the ball in hand? Oh,
I
might have got away with it.
I think he got the rail.
That's tough to see.
Oh, he must have. I totally agree. It's when these tables were brand new in December. Same thing. You get the pockets were taking them in.
Yeah.
Because of the slip, and you suddenly felt like a pro because you could do a 6-foot shot, and it's because the cloth was so slippery. By the time it actually made contact, you still had a ton of draw, and you could draw at the length of the table. Once these tables break in a little bit, the cloth's only 6 months old.
Yeah, but we play on it every day.
Yeah, and they do wear. And that makes a whole world of difference when it comes to that.
These things get used 8 hours a day. You know, it's good 8 hours. By the time you open and close it, they're playing on them all the time.
Oh, and this table specifically.
This one is doubles.
It's
double
basically 3 p.m. straight up to close. So people, if we have, I call them the vultures. James Stevens is a good one. Bart comes down and plays on it all the time. Nick Bousquet, but there's certain players, as soon as they see Darian, as soon as they see the light off on 8, they're just booking.
Everybody jumps on,
going right back. They're switching tables, whatever. Tom Shine, yeah. Oh yeah, this table above all tables gets the most hours. But again, it's still 6-month-old cloth. It still plays amazing.
Yeah, it does.
I was yesterday after I finished broadcast, and I went out and played with my buddy for a little while. And because of the tournament, we were on the back room. This was the first time I played on the back room tables.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, these things are easy. Like,
that's what I said. That's what I was saying. I felt good yesterday when I was shooting on it.
Oh, I can put that ball anywhere and it'll drop.
Everything is sliding right in.
She got one more tight table in the back room.
Another person said the same thing.
Like, you just have another table, maybe make it 16. Even though it's a tight table, I get the APA leagues want, the bigger pockets or whatever else. But I don't feel like that would have changed much. And you would have, because of the demand for it, you could spread that out a little bit.
Yeah, but it's small. It's all business though. You got to.
That's what it boils down
it's
to.
Like, you get players on this table, which is cool, but what about the business?
Oh yeah, but Bobby is above all the business, man. And
you have to.
Sure the customers want to be happy.
Yeah, you have to comfort the good players, but at the same time, you don't want to. If you had another table, if you had room for another table, it'd be different. We're losing one table. As is.
Yeah, I mean, Sean's in the comment section. He's my friend from Ireland, and he's basically England scored. It's 5:04. They just
scored already?
And England's already scored. It's like, come on.
England's playing? I thought it was
England and France for 3rd and 4th.
Oh, okay. I thought
finals tomorrow.
Okay, that's tomorrow.
That'll be Spain and Argentina.
Okay.
But yeah, if Spain and France are playing. Yeah, England and France are playing right now.
How does that work? For 3rd and 4th?
For 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, because they don't all play against each other, so it's all like points, right? Stuff. I don't know however it works.
Well, at this point, they play the knockout rounds in the early parts of the tournament, and then the top 32 in points go into single elimination.
Okay.
So then 32 becomes 16, 8, 4, and once they get down to 4, for whatever reason, I guess part of it is because it is the World Cup and there's a ton of eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
It really, at the end of the day, if you're not first, who cares?
Yeah.
But 3rd versus 4th is still a very broadcastable event, so they definitely they've done that for
a moneymaker.
Long time. Yeah. Absolutely, they've done it for a long time though. Yeah, 5th through 8th, whatever. 3rd, 4th.
3rd, 4th is close.
There's
talking a lot of teams.
Old silver bronze kind of thing. You got to find out who came in 3rd. It should be a good game. My plan, hopefully, is still to go down to Malachi's down the road. Because if you're going to watch soccer, football, and to the rest of the world, if you're going to watch that kind of game, you want to be in a proper pub. And it's an Irish pub down the road, literally a mile and a half down the road. There's a stool there waiting for me. So when to be honest, when I heard Johnny was dropping, was taking 2nd place, I'm like, yes, I can still catch the second half.
Yeah, he had some stuff to go to. It's hard because sometimes you hear it for 2 days,
Well, I mean, it's a 2-day tournament. That's true. Yeah. I would have thought, though, just passing, walking up to table 8, asking both these players, "Hey, man, I gotta go." Not even saying I gotta go. Hey, whoever wins, do you want to chop? Maybe put a couple extra bucks in your pocket. But
like I said, these guys are not about
the cash.
The pride of winning,
Yeah.
playing. It's not about it's not always about the cash. No, it's like these guys want it bad. I play both of these guys, so I know they really want to win. No, it's not going to make them and break them. I think they're both financially okay.
I think they're. That's true.
You know,
you get that trophy.
They're not. Yeah, they're not here to make money.
Oh, I don't like this. Don't overthink.
Well, because he missed. Yeah, he missed the other.
He did miss a 9.
They missed the
Early.
9.
You start.
The other option is overcut it. If you're not comfortable and leave the cue ball up there, but at this level, you got to try it out.
Go for the make. Be done with it.
Tough shot. I mean, for that kind of pressure right now. Yeah.
I think he kind of froze himself on that one.
Yeah, once you start looking at it too long, you kind of mess yourself up.
That, he just
He got lucky though. He left him a long shot. It's not an easy shot.
Definitely not a gimme.
No, you have to hit this pretty perfect to make it. Unless I'll play safe, or I'll play two-way somehow. It's a big game right now. Change.
Take the lead, certainly.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Dress up on the side pretty clean.
Oh, that's pretty good. I would go all the way up.
Oh, I'm playing the side all day here.
The pockets are pretty tight.
Oh, the reason is that let's say you go far and long, cue ball ends up in the short rail.
Yeah.
But just
just in case you miss
just make the ball.
Yeah, gotcha.
There you go.
Wow.
Finished.
Okay.
So Nick and Jennifer are very happy over there in the Bousquet home.
Bousquet home.
Cat's out of the bag now.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Go. You need anything? You need a beer?
I could use another one. Sure. All right, so there's the break. Chip broke dry. Joe at the table. Got the one buried in the pocket. Three's hanging. Balls are spread out pretty nice. The one I don't like is the 2, and I think Joe just made it pretty clean. Oh, caught the point. Might still make it. Oh, what a roll. Oh man, this one can play with your head. Straight down the rail, yeah, like I said, they're so tight when you're coming in at from that angle. You try to give it a little speed, spits it right out. All right, 4 in the corner. Thanks. Chip. Nicely played. Left himself just enough angle to get on the 7. Good little bit of follow. Is he going to overrun it? Just a hair. Oh, that made this shot a lot tougher. Need to rein that back about 20%. For the win. To get to the hill. 9 in the corner. Oh, no. My goodness, guys. Boy, they got a solid case of 9-ball-itis on this table right now.
Oh, who's shooting?
Chip just missed a pretty close shot to a spot shot. Gonna give it up to Joe, 7-7.
You guys must like each other.
It's one way to look at it. Race to 2 for all the marbles.
Oh my God.
Andy Gow. Damn you, Andy Gow. Damn you, damn you, damn you. Yeah, it was, I forget who said it. I think it was in a previous broadcast. It might have been the quarters. Might have even been top 16, but somebody's like, hey, if you're ever behind in a match to here, just go into the men's room, splash a little water on your face, just like in The Hustler, and look right in the mirror and say, Andy Gow, Andy Gow, Andy Gow. And that way you are guaranteed to come back and get to hill.
It does. It works. We've done it before.
I say, you know what? That the next time I'm behind in a race, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
This game is brutal. You never know what to expect. You know, you think you're out, and you're just like,
yeah, that's. I mean, and that's, you know, I'm not trying to make, but my own personal experience is the same. It's like I can make 8 brilliant shots.
Yeah,
and just break, knock one down, run the 1, 2, 3, 4. Give them. All of a sudden, by the time I'm on the 6 or the 7, I'm like, okay, I got this pattern right locked in. Then I get out of shape on the 7, mess up, or make the 7, mess up position on the 8. Next thing I know, my opponent's got a 2-ball run out with practically ball in hand.
Yeah.
There he is, Andy Gow. It's a list match too, so it has to go hill. You know, I got a button right here. We could actually just set time forward. There it is. All right, now we're at hill. Let's see where our players are. I love it. Do a little pregame celebration. There's Lisa.
a lot of hours for people that don't normally play tournaments like Chip.
Oh, definitely.
Chip's not a tournament player.
Oh, Sean Barrett's here. Waiting on our players. Chip's got to be pausing for the cause. Maybe he's in the mirror. And he's in the men's room right now, just sort of splashing a little water and saying, Andy go.
Where's Andy?
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, look, they got the chairs out. All right. Well, let's.
Yeah, we have to block it.
Serious business.
Yeah. Which he
got to keep the.
Kid missed that 9-ball when one of the ladies was walking.
Somebody
by.
walked by.
Yeah, it was. They don't understand. They don't understand that stuff. They're just walking by.
I mean,
they don't know that they're playing for.
Yeah, no, that's true. The public wouldn't have a clue.
No.
But at the end of the day, I mean, if you're a pool player,
you do get up, but he didn't get up.
You gotta figure, yeah.
I don't know if he missed it because of that or because of the table. The table makes you miss by a dime.
It's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point if you start getting in your own head. If he was, I mean, honestly, it's one of those things. You watch videos from the Philippines. There's like chickens and livestock. And people are sitting on the table you're shooting on and everything else. You have to have a certain level.
They're standing there.
You have to have a certain level of immunity to background noise and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it
We're
is.
spoiled.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we are.
It's got to be quiet. It's got to be different. I think it's just an excuse.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's oh yeah, the sun was in my eyes. You're inside and there's no window. Like literally, the windows have blinds, or they're what I mean. There's no sunlight in here. But yeah, and the wind was blowing.
Somebody was.
You know what I heard the other day, and this made me laugh when Bobby was shooting that video for Facebook or whatever. I don't know what he's going to use it for, but he had a drone flying around in here, and people, he just told everybody just ignore the drone, no big deal. But we got a couple of people saying, "Oh no, the drone distracted me" and that kind of stuff. But to their point, it still made me laugh. And hey, there's your guy. You Beetlejuiced him right into the conversation.
Who's that?
Nick Marino.
Oh, he came in. About time. Were you just sleeping?
So the drone actually flew over some of the tables instead of between them.
Yeah.
And because of the downforce of the fans, it actually did pocket a few balls as if flying around the room.
It's crazy.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
But yes, this is the semifinals, but technically, the news has already been broken, so I don't mind saying it. This is the finals.
Yeah.
Johnny Ortiz had to leave. He's taking second place. So this normally would be a semi 3-4 race. The loser gets third, fourth. But right now, the loser gets third, fourth, and the winner actually gets first. Extreme circumstance, I know, but this is where we are. There you go. He said he was working.
Working on what? That's all good.
Gonna roll up on the four, so I'm trying to figure out what his plan is here. I didn't think that went.
I think he was trying to be safe.
Try to lock up on the 9.
Doing something.
Yeah, he didn't get there.
I guess he was just trying to hold it, but
yeah, so I think there's plenty of room.
Yeah,
he might have been trying to hold.
You have to play so cautious on this table that you kind of throws your stroke right off.
Yeah, but
I know sometimes you gotta let it loose.
I mean,
they're afraid to make a mistake.
One of the things that I learned many times over the years is literally it's like you should be able to find a way on almost any shot to this spot. Like if you can repeatedly leave the cue ball there, you almost never will get in trouble.
Yeah.
And in that shot, there was a pretty direct line, like from that.
Well, you just made that table a 4-foot table.
I mean, that was the shot, and he went inside the 4. I couldn't figure that one out. Sean stops. Yeah, well, you know what? Go ahead and spoil it for me. Yeah. So England's up 2-0, and Sean's not happy over in Wexford.
Great.
French are doing what they do best. Yeah. You know what? We get it. You never know though, man. England was up 1-0 going into the halftime, and then they basically got blown up by what, Spain? I think Spain took, or was it Argentina? Damn it, I can't remember. But no, they got blown up right after that. So
this game is very weird.
France can rally. You never know. Go
very
France.
Weird game. You know,
Go France.
Any game that you play is never know what's going to happen. If you know what's going to happen, it'd be easy. Be too boring, right?
Absolutely.
Imagine if everybody knew what was going to happen. Get the man. Thank you.
Because they're in a bucket. Yeah, Argentina took out save because England went in halftime 1-0, and Argentina basically came out and blew them up in like 4 minutes. So you never know. Shooting out of a pocket, 9-foot of cloth. Did all right though. We're in the corner, but then the cue's gonna run up on the 5 pretty close. You're gonna just try. It looks like he's locking him up behind the 5.
Safe.
Yeah. He's gonna try. Oh, look at this bump.
I thought he was going to bring the 4 up and put the cue ball behind the 5.
Wayne's on point right now. He's got the jokes. Wayne says, tell France to go in the bathroom and say Andy Gow 3 times. That way you know it goes hill.
Mm-hmm.
8-ball for no reason? So close.
And these pockets.
True.
Where are you, AJ?
Ouch. Tried to play that one safe, just got a little off track, and then cue ball just finds. And then it's something that my buddy James, who's out there playing right now, we always say the same thing. It's like, yeah, you can always just hit the points whenever you're shooting a ball in, but there's always room for the white ball. That's what just happened. I swear these pockets actually open when the cue ball is approaching.
Oh, they are. The cue ball.
It's just like, oh, here you come on in. Let that one get away from him too. Didn't want to be straight in, but this is pretty tough angle. All right, made the best of it. A little straight.
Straight on it.
Got a little straight.
Gotta go forward. It's crazy.
Like the confidence on that one. That's what you need. Just feel it.
You have it?
He's got the 8. I can see that from here. Ooh, now I'm less convinced.
Pretty close. You gotta spin it a little bit.
Yeah, he's got the 8.
Yeah. Just barely. Fast shot, though.
He could very much bring that corner into play. Hit it perfect. Wow. Sit. There you go. For the hill. Forgot I put the song on the jukebox. Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
I was thinking it in my head. So
I didn't want to say a word.
I was thinking the same thing.
I didn't want to say a word.
Easy shot like that and you miss it on the side pocket.
That's nightmare fuel. That is definitely like, that's the one you wake up sweaty in bed and you're like, what? You're leaning up on the rail like that though, this shot gets a lot harder. You only got about 40% of the ball under the horizon. And it's just, okay, you can slip off the top. There's a lot that can go weird.
Knows you can't miss this. It's a big game right here.
Double up. People have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, Baby Got Back's playing on the background.
Yeah, his body can't show.
Oh, this is right now. I feel for him. Such a huge shot. One of you is going to be on the hill after this shot.
Yeah,
nice.
Oh,
and
no.
he's safe.
Yeah,
he's good. This is where you want to see them tight pockets. All right, Chip gets to the hill first. Team Bousquet is out there going, yeah, you go, Chip. All right, Chip A on the hill. Joe needs 2 in a row. Here's the golden break. Let's see it.
Imagine that.
I'm rooting for the end of the match. You know it's going to go hill. And he's already made it, so there's no way. Oh, look at the 1-9 dressing up. Oh, my goodness.
Kidding me? There's your hill.
This is going to be the hill right here, right? It has to be. Andy Gow in full effect. Clutch shot here to get to the hill. It's got to come across the 9 just enough. Perfect.
Wow.
What else is new, right?
Puts it through.
Here we go, hill for both the 11 spot on the list and first place in the McDermott Amateur Invitational. A lot riding on this game.
That's this game is crazy like that. It's like you never know what's going to happen. Could have snapped the 9 on the break or give him a.
Wouldn't that be the craziest ending?
Yeah.
Right now, Joe just gets up and crushes the 9 right. Like,
oh, he gives it back to him with a combo.
Oh yeah, just like that one.
Mm-hmm. Did it. Good sports. Those guys are pretty good. This could be it. This has to be it. This is it. It's the last round.
There is no more after this. This is the last.
We get to play pool after this.
The absolute last track. I go to the pub and watch some soccer. Absolutely.
There you go.
Was there ever any doubt? Andy Gow says, he's a wizard. That's all there is to it. All right, no 9 snap, 2 down, 1 dressed up pretty.
You got to work it out.
Balls all have a pocket. If there was ever a time for Joe to break and run, this is the time.
Got to get to that 3 long drive.
Nick's screaming on the rail right there, just like, oh. You know what's funny? I had the override scores earlier in the match where I could just change the 8s into 8s.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it doesn't matter. I think I was at like 2-1. I'm like, all right, let's just fast forward. Boop.
There it goes right there.
Yeah, sports fan, you're not lying, man. Breaking and running on this table is not an easy thing to do. I celebrate every time I get away with like a good break and run. I think I've got about a dozen on here, but that means I've played 1,000 games on this table. So break and run,
it's unusual.
It's huge. It's huge.
You got to be right on point. Everything has to be there. The crazy part is when people make 4 balls on a break and they still don't get out on this table.
Yep. Look at that cut shot. That was clutch.
Boy.
Clutch. You got another one in his pocket.
Got to come around for that 5.
That 8's going to make things difficult.
9 too.
The 9's actually in the range too. Yeah, so you got to really think this one through.
Well, it depends what you want.
Percentage wise, he's not a favorite, so safety is got to be on the table.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I thought it was going in.
Oh, if that drained, I would have been floored.
It's going in.
Floored.
Yeah, but he's gonna be in trouble after the shot right here.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7 is like a drill. You're absolutely right. Once you get down there, it's like think, and the 8's a hanger.
He's got to get.
This is the key ball right here.
Key ball. Might have to come all the way around, but if he strokes it too high, he's gonna make it. Game is brutal. Oh, look at that. Buckle.
This table just got a little more complex. 5's kind of nestled in there. That's the scary ball now.
You can see the 4, but I don't know if he can make it. He might be able to
I think it's makeable on the side.
make it.
Then you got to figure out where the cue's going to land. And actually, that's one of the better spots to land in. He can pop this 5 in the corner.
Yeah.
As long as he can, a little inside maybe to slow it down.
Yeah.
He could find his way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the.
Oh, you're thinking making it? I think he's gonna.
I think he's going to go for the make. I've seen this in this set a couple of times.
Honestly, when you get to it, oh, that's makeable.
That's what I'm saying. It's makeable. If he uses inside, he might be able to hold. If he uses outside, he's got to slam it.
Roll it. It might be okay.
There it is.
Perfect.
Beauty. 6 and 7 in the same. Well, actually, at this angle, he might actually play the 7 bottom right. Big set of 4 balls. We got 4 balls left in the McDermott Open or McDermott Amateur Invitational. He went around, same pocket. Like it. I think that was a great choice.
Yep. Didn't have to force it as much.
Nope. Just let the ball do the work.
Right now, just make the ball. You get the whole table to make the 8.
There's a very small area where you can't make the 8, and that wasn't one of them.
I would have got closer, but
I would have liked to get in a little bit closer too, but from here,
it's gonna be a tough one.
This is all I'm
just drawing the back, so he's okay. He's gonna draw it to the left side. No, he's not.
Just let it roll. That should be good.
That should be good. For you, these pockets? I don't know. Pretty fast. I don't know.
Just let it run.
There it is. Congratulations to Joe.
Congratulations, Joe.
And who has Joe in the cut cutter?
I forgot who said had Joe. Maybe. I'll say it was Sean.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, so there's your ending. Unfortunately, Johnny Ortiz had other obligations, is not going to be able to play the final. So right now we have the finals is Joe takes down the Amateur Invitational. Chip comes in third, fourth with Michael Chandronay, and Johnny takes second place. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you guys, and thanks for your support in the channel. And wow, what can I say? Have a great rest of your weekend. This is Brian in the booth. We'll see you soon.
Bobby Hilton here from the Sharkstream. Give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, our gold sponsors, Brunswick Billiards. We are the Brunswick Arena on the Sharkstream, and of course, McDermott Cues. Then we got our silver sponsors. We can't forget those. We got Taom Billiards, Salotto, of course, Yale Billiards, Simonis Cloth, Wayne Harriman, the Sandman, Pro Fitman Billiards, Andy Gow, Aramith, Letman Lights, and Carbon Magic Cleaner. And of course, we can't forget our local and bronze sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. They've been with us for a long time. K. Morgan Painting, APA, Jacoby Custom Cues, Sigma Wear, Organic Ink Tattoo, Dynamic Pressure Washing, NM Billiards, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Pool Table Magic, and of course, Vacuum Lease. Thank you guys all for your continued support. Appreciate it.